Association. Good job. Là tất cả tất cả đã tin chia cho hậu thế giới nhắn vị đừng chân để tất cả đã tin chia cho họ mà là khi cho chế bản mang thế của là đã vào dễ cũng được.
Sponsors are Goody Paul One, Vincent Mall National, and 17 Brands.
Chúng ta sponsor ở đây cho mà sáng ngày của Beauty Hair Lounge, Mrs. Mall National, DSRT Brand. Bên bộ tiền đó là bên dùng xài chùa sảnh nhà đó.
Alright, our second contestant is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Bên dùng xài thì nó có lúc bên hồ ăn nhà sảnh ba có lúc trong Milwaukee, Wisconsin tua. Ở bộ tiền nó toàn xài đi rồi thì tôi sẽ cho.
Nushan, Gurumpewa Anyasengpa from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and happy Madison Hmong New Year. First and foremost, I would like to take the time to thank the judges and the Miss Grand Hmong 2014 for making this pageant possible. I would also like to thank my sponsors and family and friends who have donated and supported me all the way through. My self-designed costume is based on all the different types of bindao in the Hmong culture. Many generations ago, when the Hmong language was mainly oral, Hmong people used Hmong patterns and symbols as a form of communication and expression, but also to show a symbolic meaning of who we are as a culture and community. The very first storytelling cloth was made in the 1970s in a refugee camp, and it was made by Hmong women originated in Thailand and Laos, and this carried through many generations, and we still use it to this day. My top is inspired by the Hmong storytelling pattern, but it's also inspired by the shikeng. And the shikeng was the black and white traditional striped cloth. The shikeng was used to tie around the black wedding umbrella throughout wedding ceremonies. And the black wedding umbrella represents the bride, but also protects her from evil spirits traveling to and from the wedding ceremony. My dress is inspired by a couple different styles of the bindao. We've incorporated the shikeng, the Hmong storytelling pattern, the Hmong ling pattern, and the Hmong elephant pattern. The Hmong elephant footprint pattern represents strength and the foundation of life. My wings represent hope that the next generation will carry on the tradition of stitching. But it also represents different patterns using the spirit lock. The spirit lock was an amulet that basically locks the soul of somebody's body to protect them against different mentalities, including sicknesses and illnesses and so on. My self-designed outfit overall is to show the creativity and passion that Hmong people have and how we are able to express ourselves using different patterns is how we are able to use different clothing as a way of expression and communication. We are able to feel confident wearing more clothes. It helps us boost our self-esteem. And that's something that I hope we never lose, is the tradition of using monk clothes as boosting self-esteem. But also, I really hope that we can carry on the tradition of stitching and never forgetting where we came from. On the monk storytelling pattern, you were able to see different monk people and how life was back then before we immigrated here. And you really get to see the struggles and crossing the Mekong River and so on. But that is one of my favorite patterns because it helps you remember where you came from and where our roots are. And it really helps you never forget where the monk community stands. And nowadays you see a different lot of monk patterns in magazines and on TV and so on. And that is a big accomplishment for us as we are able to promote our culture worldwide. People that aren't from our community are able to know what the monk culture is through our clothing. And that's something that is super important to me. And I hope that we never forget where our roots are and where we came from. And clothing is a definitely #1 biggest thing in our culture. It's something that I hope we can keep the culture alive by. And we are able to express ourselves as who we are as a person through what we wear. Thank you.
Em bỏ tiền đó rồi mấy tụi thầy tôi sẽ thầy còn cho xin là anh nhà ba rồi.
Anya believes that women can be leaders in their own way. We want to inspire others to be courageous and advocate awareness on women empowerment.
Anh nhà trên tòa hè thì bỏ tiền nhận lâu qua tôi ít tụi thấy cho thế sĩ tàu luôn xua lọt thân là tụi trẻ vì xã lâu qua ít tụi ấu rộng cho con niệm xua hay có lên trên thế thân tàu là tụi thành thêm sự thái anh nhà cho sponsor cho Belgium Lifestyle LC reliable heating and air conditioning air DL captures. Bên bộ thế rồi đó rồi bên bộ thầy anh nhà bà rồi.
Okay, let's welcome our third contestant, Nkauj from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Ở bên bộ thế đó đó thầy bên bộ thầy tôi đều sẵn mà nhớ luôn rồi Oshkosh Wisconsin tôi rồi.
nhớ rong sông chia đồ bé trồng bông rừng nó bé chân xài rồi là biệt chung giấy khó chờ ở bé tao chỉ tờ lo được bé la lì chú gì thọ ở châu theo hở cho ít trồng giấy chứ nó nên ở đây chính tình gì nên lúc xí hở ông mỗi giấy trang giấy cho cụ phải bị cho biên chân lúc nào cũng có là sinh ba rồi là biệt cho cụ giấy khó chờ ở cái tao sợ là ta lên giờ cộng tu bé tí là ít từ biệt đã nên sao xí hoạt tiền bố thầu hỗ tại còn tôi xa linh phải tông đi lo ra đây hỏng địa tê đông cho nị bỏ nhà đông giờ còn tu nước thế lý nhân giờ tôi bị mù dài lú lú nị bị bông bền bông tu có cha cha ya cho cá mù sống tu lời biên giờ nị sai thật tư lần chia cho tôi nơi tiêu tì nước thế lý ya cho tôi trọ mù ba mù rẻ giờ còn tu theo lý của Asia bảo môn một ôn trong trong của con mình đấy nia có trong thông mù giờ ni ôi ilu ninh khó xia của đông đông trong nhau ít nu cho ít nu riêng trong sống tu cho trong được lúc trẻ我莫bỏ tâm mù chỉ cho ít nu vì một trong mong giờ thế linh thiệt con mù tu trong xia lo gia đã cả một sống tu cho rồi đây là biệt ra đã nên mà nó cho biệt trong đông cho nó chỉ biệt cho chắc cái chính trang trình ôn giờ ít tu nên còn tu tao tao hiểu nó có ít tu nên phải ít tu nên mình chỉ tao phải chọn gì nó bây giờ nó hay luôn nên cả vì cứ giờ lúc tận đây nó chừng chính hình cứ sao cả biết giờ tu sai rồi cho chúng ta share của chúng chia luôn. This story on the Kontu may be fictional, but at its core, this story represents the broken system and traditional patriarchy of our Hmong society. The Kontu is a goddess who was forced to marry the lowly thief who stole her wings. He did not just simply steal her wings, he stole her identity as a goddess, took away her power, imprisoned her as his bride, and made it impossible for her to return to her throne high above the clouds. Throughout the generations of this story being passed down, it has only been told from the kidnapper's point of view. Never once was this story told through the lens of Ntsuab's anguish nor trauma. This goes to show how the generations before us and our elders pay no care to the thoughts and feelings of women. They do not care for the repercussions of the trauma they inflict upon us Hmong women. At first glance, this is just a simple fairy tale. However, with a deeper dive, one can clearly see that there are many Hmong women out there who have suffered the same fate as Ntsuab Kontu. Today, I am dressed in Ntsuab Kontu to remind my fellow Hmong sisters that you are a goddess. Do not let any man steal your identity and tell you that you are anything less than what you are, a goddess. The wings on my back are the wings of freedom, and the broken chains on my wrists signify Ntsuab's unbending strength and resilience to break free from her prison. Remember your worth, my fellow sisters. You are a goddess and nothing less. Do not let anyone manipulate you into believing anything else. You are worthy and you are enough. Find your wings and fly away from any toxic situation or relationship you may be in. The wings of freedom are awaiting you all. Thank you.
被我的着被动采购了300种的是要。
Our fourth contestant is from Waldo, Wisconsin. Let's welcome Nkauj.
被动采了，那个我路北国高梦采成了，这给龙中我手Wisconsinตัวต่อไปโคเต้มันรอต่อใจนี่ใช่ไหม
Hello everyone, my name is Cheyenne Gaomong Lao, and I'm excited to be here today to show you all my costume that I made. I joined this pageant because I wanted to immerse myself further into my Hmong identity. On my pageant journey, I got asked, what do you love most about the Hmong culture? If you were to ask me, what I love most about the Hmong culture is our interconnectedness within it. As we all gather here today at the Hmong New Year, each and every one of us is connected in some way, whether it be through our shared experiences, history, or relations. That is why my costume today represents the interconnectedness of Hmong throughout space and time. I wanted to emulate that despite not having a nation, the history and culture of the Hmong people is what we hold dearest to us. In my freshman year of college, I took an Asian American Studies course that focused on Hmong refugees. As we dive deeper into the origins, myths, and legends of the Hmong people, we learn about Chi Yu. Chi Yu is known to be the mythical Hmong king of the Hmong. He is seen as a symbol of power and strength to the Hmong people. That is why my headdress today represents Chi Yu and the strength of Hmong people. As you notice, the headdress is also scattered with white poppy flowers. The white poppy flowers demonstrate juxtaposition between war and peace. War represented from Chi Yu, as he was known as the god of war. Peace represents the Hmong people no longer allowing war to be able to define them. Oftentimes, Hmong history revolves around the pivotal effects of war. But I believe that in today's age, Hmong people are allowing themselves to create their own definitions of what it means to be Hmong. Additionally, you will see white poppies scattered along in my hair. These white poppies symbolize the sacrifices made from our Hmong ancestors. Our Hmong ancestors settled in the highlands of Southeast Asia and made a living off of selling opium made by poppy flowers. They're scattered along my hair to symbolize the sacrifices of our Hmong ancestors and to symbolize that because of their sacrifices, it allows me to be the flourishing and ever-growing woman that I am today. Additionally, along my back is seen a blue iridescent fabric. This fabric represents the Mekong River. Its iridescent fabric represents the beauty of its history despite its tragedies. As I wear them on my arms and my back, it represents that our past is able to ground us and uplift us to grow in kinship. Last but not least is my 5-layered skirt. Seen on my skirt is a story cloth, also known as bandam. The layers of my skirt represent 3 different generations. The top of my skirt the bottom of my skirt represents the past. Seen on this layer is our Hmong ancestors growing their crops and taking care of their livestock. On the middle layer is the present generation. Depicted here are influential people such as Suni Sali and businesses such as my sponsors. These people are able to pave the way for future Hmong generations. On the top layer of my skirt is depicted to be the future generation. Seen on this layer are Hmong individuals seeking prosperity and success. Though I am no fortune teller, I truly do believe that the future of Hmong people is full of abundance and happiness. As we gather here today, I hope that each and every one of you take the time to embrace your Hmong identities as well as the beauty within it. Thank you.
昨天找找被动产高峰醒了，我一种这些啊。
Let's welcome our fifth contestant from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Kathy Vane.
被动产在那后面是我天地才醒了，是流动 Minneapolis, Minnesota。
nhớ rồi chồng chia trong mưa chi chồng không biết với đi chờ cứ lúc đây của gia đình sản của mong sinh và chồng chia ông cũng chỉ cho ta lần gì vì gì chồng mong mà lúc tôi chỉ nó ôn đi theo chú xin chắc lời cứ không mong lúc gì thì nó cho lũ qua cho trầu mấy cho dư lâu nè cho trầu mấy cho thu xài chỉ đi từ vì mua này biết theo vì mong được công trình trong câu đi trong nó dĩ nó cụ thấu ở cho trào mấy trồng lìa trồng gì cho phong cho dư cho mấy cho mi tư mi nhỏ xuống đuôi trồng nên như ba su chỉ xuống cao cho những nhà trên chế có bé hai nên muốn rất nhiều lời chế sang cao. I want to take this time to thank the state of Wisconsin for welcoming me along with my brothers and sisters from out of state to join your Hmong Madison New Year. So, if you are from Wisconsin, make some noise! As I travel far from the state of Minnesota, I also see my fellow Minnesotans here to support the Madison Hmong New Year. If you are from Minnesota, make some noise! OK, bây giờ xuống đó bởi cho lên đi chơi trà. Những việc đi nó, cô chị cho nước nó, do gần biết giờ sẽ kỹ chấm đầu, để bên hai linh mong cứ ba chia bây giờ. Ý là các kể chuyển kinh để bên hai linh mong, do sẽ kỹ lời sư là tờ giải đi chống chia. Lời sư là cái thể kỹ chỉ dùng cho trở dùng làm người. Vì lý nó sở cứ có mỏ của tất lý thải từ kinh sống cho đầu do luận danh cho tổ ai lời chết từ kinh cầu hữu là tật giả lý chống chia. Lời sư is a spiritual cleansing performed by the clan leader or spiritual elder, walking under a woven twine and using the chicken to dispel the bad omen and to bless the family into the new year. Vì nó cứ tôi đại cứ ý lưu bỏ cho ý lưu sinh cứ tổng hồ hù biết cứ ý sinh muốn bỏ bỏ muốn cho kế lo rể tung xài lùa một tiền gì tiền ngờ biết trồng mong muốn lửa cứ tiền nhớ cho biết mong lưu ba chế biết giàu. Ball tossing is a traditional courting of the Hmong people used to build new relationships. As I look around, I still see many of our Hmong people still holding on to this tradition today. Cơ nó, cứ đã tiêu đủ nó, cho lỡ chỉ kìa cho lưu trong lầu, nó chỉ thể kì chỉ dùng, sang cho lưu trong lầu mù. Giờ cho lưu trong chia, nhớ chế khí, buồn sinh gì, kì trái ghê. Today, I stand here to remind each one of us about the beauty of the Hmong culture and our unity here at the Hmong New Year. We will overcome challenges and obstacles, hold our head high to preserve our Hmong name. Sau đó ca hạt tỉa bê sở đời ý chỉ dò ý cho Hmong ở Hmong. Nhớ rồi chồng chia, ao chia nên gặp lao.
舍人。古路美火拜因才共同行吧，然后领导们话题会讲真多。我就同你舍人，我那今天你是很多公杯那天。I'd like to thank you all for being here today to celebrate this New Year's event with us here in Madison, Wisconsin. It is such a delight seeing our people come together. It is something that I love about being home. I find so much beauty and power in the unity of our people, given that we do not have a country to call our own. But besides unity, something else that I admire about being home is our beliefs. Our beliefs are the foundation of our traditions. Our beliefs are the foundation of our traditions, and they are what makes us special. We often believe in higher powers and in spiritual guardianships that help us maintain the health and our prosperity. Not only that, but we believe that they protect us from darkness and any negativity that may threaten the well-being of our families. A great symbol of this is our belief in the Dasaga. Dasaga is the God spirit of riches, whose purpose is to bring wealth into our lives and to suppress our inclination to spend. It is where we ask for blessings from when we travel long distances, when we are finding healing for the sick, or when we're simply married, and just simply when we need an extra safety net to fall on. Traditionally, the saga is recreated every year by the father of the household with the assistance of an elder in the same family. This is a reflection of the virtues of filial piety and male patrilineage often seen throughout our culture. It represents our values of familyship and the respect that we have for our ancestors and our elders. My self-designed wear today was inspired by the saga because it holds such high importance for so many families in our community. So much so that it is often referred to as the umbrella of our homes, protecting our loved ones no matter the weather. The saga is represented by a piece of Jaws paper doused with the blood of a sacrificed chicken. Depending on your saga, it may be decorated with chicken feathers of different colors, or even paper money made out of the Jaws paper. These elements are core to home culture, and they are so important. As someone who grew up in a westernized society with little to no understanding of these traditions, it pains me to admit that I was once ashamed of being home. It took me so long to realize that being home is what makes me unique, and it is what makes me special. Home means free people, and with freedom, our people continue to surpass and exceed all expectations from the world. With this platform, I hope to inspire and educate our people to grow in order to thrive in modern-day society whilst practicing our traditions in order to keep our culture alive. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every single one of my sponsors. Thank you all for your contribution and support for me throughout this journey. Watch out.
Better understanding to break the stigma surrounding it. She aims to
lately, and my national costume is inspired by what you would see on a traditional Hmong outfit regardless of region. In the heart of the Hmong culture lies a tradition that weaves stories through threads, identity, resilience, and courage. There are many aspects to Hmong clothing for women. Ban Lao is intricate and colorful and can be seen often on all Hmong women clothing. It often features themes such as nature, mythology, and everyday life. Next, the bottom portion of my skirt represents our white skirts, which are usually long and pleated. They are central pieces and can come adorned with vibrant patterns and embroidery that often show our culture and our heritage. My sash is a green and red sash to represent the crossings of the Red and Green rivers in China into Southeast Asia. And the sao is more than just a piece of jewelry, as it has a rich history. The necklace means lot, to remind us of when the Hmong people were captured by the Chinese. After gaining our independence, the sao were made in remembrance of our culture. My headdress is traditionally worn by Hmong women, and depending on which type of headdress you wear, represents which province you are from. Hmong hats can be typically made from cloth or silver with accents such as coins or beads. The colors and patterns also carry significant meaning in Hmong clothing. White means purity and the spiritual world. Blue means healing and protection. Green is nature and life. And red means courage, strength, and vitality. And patterns such as flowers, which represent fertility and beauty, and diamonds, which represent the harmonious balance between nature and humans. Hmong clothing is a powerful expression of identity, connecting individuals to their cultural roots and unique heritage. Thank you to the judges, New Year committee, and audience members as we come together to celebrate the fusions of Hmong traditions with the aspirations of the modern world. Thank you, everyone.
Chloe's goal is to help support the performing arts and support in the Hmong community because she believes that when we invest in such activities, we empower our youth to express themselves, develop valuable life skills, and strengthen their cultural identity.
Chloe lưu họ phía yo dân à kế bồi cánh giả phía trầu cho kế cho dù trầu đợt bế hải phong bị đứng trên tàu tì đá họ bế chơ bế yo tung xài hùa cho phá nó để yo ba chơ tàu là lưu cánh mùa phía yo cho bế phong tinh tư Chloe just sponsors yo Dr. Singli của yo quality tu chuyên đợt quality kia đến trầu tu thích yo Dr. Jerry của yo tu chuyên đợt là Western Dental bộ tệ đó đó mê tồn xài của mẹ của hội xử lý trong siêu.
Okay, let's welcome our last contestant from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Madison.
Mê tồn xài mê nó của mẹ của mày sẽ trong sự chế ưu tung Green Bay, Wisconsin tour.
nhớ trong sông chia tôi被海宁梦写的，我用些我都不那我猜这些都被讲才是别的呢，我那呢不逃着，都叫ตัวเธอชื่อตัวเจ้า叫tương才贴的女，vì mua này lúc ba chơi bé giờ thiết biệt lo, ai bị mong thiết đầu tua ngầu ba ngầu chùa, chỉ mù thâu chầu đâu叫自老。我那群模拟了时候，去生多节制赛着才工作的上脑。去生不偷走，都不急不念，天不追你，都不做 sponsors。vì mua này不贴都多少，收入啥天哦。đời nó biết tương才，我拢被我买意才个梦成上。如果不要了贴着不重着，那是 national costume。我记得了的古鲁拉里主义，的古中下，我背呀我真经，所以呀伊，鸟中的古二沙师傅，要来办到农用，了的被真灵农灵，在农用呢要一代我真经，头一度那知道鸟其中，希望路就先就啦，你一直帮我真有呀。อย่าเอาอย่าได้ปั้นดาวย้อนด่ากูรู้ดัวอย่าไปหายมองลีเก่งเกิดซื้อวันนอวันหาววันเลี้ยววันเตะจอเจตัวจ่อปูไก่ปูบัวเที่ยววันลุนี่เที่ยวจอเที่ยวจอวิวินเลยไปมองที่ลิชิมวันเตะเฉยย้อนวันเช้าวันชัวทงเพียเตะห้องวันอีเฟงตัวเธอลุนี่โซเชียcho nhà ca nhà kệ bệnh là đi nắm thổ cho thay tế cô mua y phèn muốn cho hồng rồng thế lý tôi cho lúc tế chơi và minh đời nó nhà bê không có lìa nhớ trong đời cú trùng giả nó có lìa trong tả bê mông mua tròn trà mua tỷ thái lúc tế lúc trời thầu cây nó sau xì cho đánh lông đồng rình chung lâu yêu sau lấy tiền chúng chia ở tại linh lời thọ có bị mong nó chia chỉ mong mong bữa xong chỉ mong gì nhớ luôn đi trong đi ba thứ chia nhớ luôn thời gì thời niệm thời sống nhớ dùng xong chia cứ mai gì才跟我形象我就
proficient and highly skilled business analysis. She wants to be able to use her expertise to contribute to the success of organizations while continuing to advance in her career.
Mai yi lu học kia là mai yi đã tỏ. Còn là đây sẽ trở luôn chỉ của Wisconsin Technical College. Những bạn sẽ là cử với từ business analyst. Yi lu rằng luôn theo là cử của kia là chơi tên là lu học cỏ. Việc đi thì ba cầu yi lu học kia cỏ một đây. Mai yi just bán sẽ phải có mà hai chế lầu thì bộ bà về.
过电影的准备主菜，把一些从美洲去这样。